Hey, how you doing? No, I mean, how you doing? What? Is that the one on? Yay! Yay! I'm giving myself an extra yay. Because hi. Should I just do my intro first? Hi, my name's Amanda. This is the Tequila Hour. It is Sunday, the 28th of April. It is 4:26 p.m. on the dot right now as I record this podcast. It is moving slowly into an autumn afternoon, but I think it's actually winter. Who knows? And yeah, I'm just going to do an easy breezy covered girl podcast. I don't know why I said that. Easy breezy podcast. Cover girl. Who wears cover girl? Anyway, get distracted. You know what? I am going to be completely honest with you. Probably like up to an hour ago, I wasn't going to do this podcast episode today. I don't know what's happening today, if I'm just having a moment. I just feel really tired today, like really tired. And I've said it to myself like multiple times that I'm tired and I need to stop. Yeah, so I was like, do I really want to do this episode today? And you know what? Fuck yeah, I do. You know why? Because I want to succeed in my podcast. And to succeed and create the podcast that I want in my future, not just now, but in the future, then, yeah, I just have to step up and have a crack, even when I'm tired as la fuck. If I say it la, does it sound fancier than just saying fucked? I don't know. Anyway, quick drink break. I seriously have to make a recording for that instead of just drinking. So I can just continually talk. Anyway, I'm just going to crack this ice, a bit of ASMR. Yeah, there you go. You're welcome. Anywho, yes, like I said, I was struggling to do an episode today. I did have something else planned midweek and then it's come to the weekend and I'm like shot for some reason. I feel really tired. I don't know if it's been the week I've had. I don't know if it's just I'm a little bit under the weather. I could just be tired and maybe need to stop trying to analyse why I'm just fucking tired. Anywho, like I said, let's just relax. So if you'd like to relax with me, grab yourself a drink. I'm actually drinking, and I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm drinking 818 tequila. Yes, I know. You be like, what the fuck are you doing, Amanda? Why are you drinking that? Damn you. What's her name? Kendall. I was going to say Kylie. No, it's the other K. One of the other Ks. Kendall or Kendall's company. Whatever. Who cares? It's a nice drop of tequila. I'm enjoying it. I did buy the tequila because I'm going to be in Sydney next week for work, and I'm going to stay overnight. You know where, if you know me. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to just buy a bottle of tequila in anticipation because I know next week's going to be a little bit hectic leading up to me going to Sydney next Thursday. So I am thinking forward and planning and bought myself a bottle of 818. Damn you, Kendall. Damn you to hell. It's a nice drop. I like it. It's very tasty. And, yeah, so I'm drinking that. I also simultaneously do have a can open of Monster, if you know, you know. Monster Energy Drink. Zero Ultra is the flavour. Moved away from my microphone. Zero Ultra is the flavour that I'm drinking today. Quick drink break for that. I think I've discussed this before. Are you someone who has multiple drinks open at the same time? I'm just putting it out there. Are you? I like a beverage and I like to have different beverages all at the same time. Why limit yourself to one when you can have at least two? That's what I'm saying. So, yeah, today I'm just going to ramble on about some shit. I'm going to talk about some new shit that's dropped. And when I talk about new shit, I'm talking about makeup shit that it's got my attention. And, yeah, pretty much talk about the next episode that I'm planning for next weekend, next Sunday, because it's going to be a cracker. So if you haven't done so already, and I think I just talked about this, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, relax, and yeah, it's going to be a good one. It's not going to be spooky. What's this one? No, apparently spooky. No, that's not the Smash Pad. Damn you, Rode Procaster 2. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, is this it? Oh, no, it's not that one. That's a complete song. Don't know. How about we just relax, drop our plate, and crack into a quick update. So, like I mentioned, yeah, I'm feeling a bit tired. I feel okay. I'm not having any moments or anything. Let's just relax. Okay. I know you care or don't even care. I don't know. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I'm okay. I just feel a little bit tired. I feel like I'm getting a cold, but I'm not getting a cold, which if you understand what I'm saying, I actually took a Zyrtec like half an hour ago because I felt like I was all snuffly. Separate from the drinking, don't start casting, aspersions, all right? Yeah, I've been a bit snuffly, a bit runny-nosed, a bit, runny eyes, I don't know. Anyway, there's that. What else has been happening? I have been busy at work. I have been busy with just life, it feels like. I've been really trying to do more in regards to engagement around my podcast and what that looks like. So I actually, if you are someone who's a content creator, and I don't really want to put myself in that bucket because I'm a podcaster, that, yeah, there's all this stuff that you need to do in the background apart from the podcasting side and the sound side and the music side. There's also engagement side. So for me, I've been trying to increase my engagement on Instagram, which is the social platform that I prefer. So, yeah, that's been okay. I need to finesse that a little bit more because it feels like I've attempted some things to kind of increase engagement, but it feels like I'm working harder than smarter, if you know what I mean. So I think that's puffed me out a little bit. And touching on that, I'd have to say to you, anyone who is and I'm not a content creator, like I like posting shit and doing stories and whatever. For me, it's just about trying to increase engagement on a platform to then move traffic to another platform. So I need to work out what that looks like in a greater sense. But I'm just going to say for anyone who is, if they call themselves a content creator, not just on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok and all the rest of it, all the above, X, whatever else there is out there, I'm going to just, I'm going to just do this, all right? I'm going to, when I find a smash pen. Yeah. I am giving you a round of applause because this shit's not easy. Look, I have a 9 to 5-ish hours, sometimes forward and back. I do a lot of hours. I have a busy week. I have a normal full-time position and I'm a podcaster. I love doing this. It's my passion and that's why I keep doing it. If you're a content creator and if you also full-time worker, then, mate, I put it out to you because, it might seem easy. You're on Instagram and you're scrolling and you're riding heavy. I don't know, what's that song? Yeah, that song. And you just see these posts and you see these, hot women and I don't know why I think of women when I think of posts. That could be something about my mind. Anyway, you see all these posts and people who consistently post and it's a lot. It's very consuming, not only the whole posting bit, all right, on a consistent time frame, but just doing all the content behind that to then just post how many seconds. It's a lot. So I congratulate all of you out there. Look, there's people who just do it themselves and have a good old time, and then there's people who just have a whole media team and they do it for them. Very different, okay? But for those people who, just similar to myself, that are just having a crack and have a job and this is their side gig and they're having a go because that's what they want to do, again, yeah, I applaud you. Yep. Huge props, baby. Huge props to you. So there's that. What else has happened this week? Look, there has been in the beauty space. I mean, do I have anything else to report about my life at the moment? Let me think about it for a second. Oh, I need that as a smash pad. I was going to talk about road, but I won't talk about them. Pretty much I've had a good week. It's been a busy week. Like I mentioned, and I'm still crapping on about it. I feel tired. Moving into another busy week, but the future is bright, baby. So let's leave it at that. And, talking about the brightness of the future, there's a couple of things that I really, really have to talk about, like immediately. If you know me and listen to the last podcast where I talked about some of my bangers, and I think I mentioned that was going to be 5 and there was only 2 because the bangers were so awesome that I only had time really to talk about 2. I touched on something that I thought was going to be released. It was not released yet, but something else more exciting was released. So let's talk about that. Breaking news. I know it is breaking news. Natasha Denona. You're like, that's right. Natasha Denona has released a new makeup product. Oh my God. No. You'll be like, I don't care, Amanda, about it. And I say, get stuffed. No, mate. My last podcast, I was talking about one of my all-time favourite ever Natasha Denona products, which was the Hygiene Primer. There is a fanciful name, but that's what it is. And then did I touch on the new product? I can't remember. I'll have to listen to it. It was a week ago, all right. In the meantime, literally the next day after having released my podcast and yabbering on about how awesome Natasha is, she released another product. I'm like, what, bitch? I was excited. I know. Totally, utterly, full on, shit. I lost my shit. I got up. I was none the wiser. It was Monday. It was a glorious day. I don't know, was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I was just, chillaxing, getting myself ready for work. I worked from home that day. Did a little bit of Insta scrolling and what? Yeah, I'm getting to it. I can't speak. It's that exciting. Natasha Denona released the High Glam Powder Foundation. What? No. It's not that, actually. I'm going to have a quick drink break. Drink break. Oh, that's so good. Damn you, 818. Anyway, High Glam Powder Foundation. Let's talk about it. I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be mascara. It might still come out. I don't know. It might. Oh, sorry. I thought I was going to fall off my chair then. No, because of the excitement. Yeah, High Glam. What is – sorry. I'm looking at her website. I'll tell you in a second. High Glam Powder Foundation. I didn't think she was coming out with a foundation. I'm not in the know. I don't know if she's dropping this shit, all right? But she dropped it. It's a powder foundation. Who would have thunk it? And I saw it, and I just saw hygiene. I'm like, sold. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh, I need that as a smash pack. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Take my money, bitch. Take my money. I saw the post. I think I grabbed a cup of coffee, grabbed my purse, went onto the Natasha Denona website, worked out what my shade was and ordered it immediately. That's what happened. That's what I did. Mate, I can't wait to try it. It's on the way. I should have it tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to seeing what it's like. My first impression, I'm going to have a quick sip of my Monster. Anyway, my first impression, what was my first impression? You might ask if you're curious. I'm like, she just released a highlighter, Hygiene, right? Highlighter, primer thing. Very glowy, very shiny, 4 shades. It's giving the glow. It's all about the shine. And then literally dropped straight after it another hygiene product that blurs and flattens. And I'm like, what is happening? Has the world turned upside down? I do not know. And I was fascinated. I'm like, this is interesting. I don't know if you're interested in this, but I find it intriguing, to say the least, that she literally released a highlighter for the sake of it. Let's call it a highlighter, all right? It has a technical name. I'll talk about it in a second. She released a highlighter, which is really glowy, very shiny, very blingy, okay? You can use it as a highlighter. You can put it all over your face or your face if you want to and have that glow from within look. You can add it to your hygiene primer and super glow. So no one will miss your face. Yeah, so when I saw this come out, my first response in my mind is like, what's happening? What's going on, Natasha? I'm confused. You want us to glow, but then you want to matte it. I don't know. Did anyone think this? Like, I haven't seen any. I mean, I've seen Natasha's reels and posts on Instagram about this new foundation. I have seen Morgan Turner, and I'll do a shout out as to her channel. I watch her channel. She's great. And she did a quick Instagram post, and then I think she's going to release a video hopefully tonight. It might be tomorrow, about this foundation. She loves it apparently. No one has said, or look, I'm not in the know and in the shit with all Instagram creators. I just find it really interesting that, she brings out a shine product and then I don't want to use the word dull, but it's not a dull product, but it's a product to reduce shine. Like it's a foundation, but the way that it's being promoted is quite interesting because apart from the fact of how easy it is just to use it out of a pan and spread it onto your face with her sponge that she provides, which again I'll be very, very interested to see what that feels like and use it. That she come out with a very bright, glowy thing, but then a product that brings it down. I don't know if I'm reading too much into this, but I'm fascinated. So as soon as I saw it, I thought, mate, I've got to buy this. So we're talking about the High Glam Powder Foundation. It's got, I don't know how many shades, 30, it's right in front of me, 36 flexible shades. Flexible, that's an interesting word to use when you're promoting a product. It's called High Glam Powder Foundation. I have to say, when I saw the Instagram reel, I was very intrigued about, like I said, how she just brought out something shining and now this is like reducing the shine. I was very interested to see that it was powder. That's powder. What? Powder foundation. I was very interested to see how she, in one of the reels, shows where she puts the High Glam primer and the highlighter all over one side of the face and then uses that as just like a spot to lock it in. I don't know. I'll describe it a little bit better next week or the week after when I actually do a very dedicated podcast about the product. But yeah, I'm very interested. The shade, if you are interested, that I actually bought, and that's the other thing I was going to say. On her website, oh, that's right, the reel, it talked about how to find your shade. There is a shade finder. And also there's lots of pictures, but also the finder will actually give like a table where if you currently use her Hygiene concealer, which I do and I absolutely love, it then gives you a couple of options what would be the best, foundation shade to get matching with the concealer you use, which I thought was great. It's very clever, very helpful, which made it great for me. And then with 36 to choose from, I chose RN3, as in the shade RN3 Light Rosy Neutral. I do have a peach undertone. I usually go for like that peachy kind of thing, but that was what was recommended. There was another recommendation, but I think I like the look of that one better. So I've gone with that. I bought it directly from her website. I actually used a creator discount code as well, which was fantastic. So I got 15% off. And like I said, it's going to be here in my hot little hands, hopefully tomorrow or Tuesday at the very latest. So, yeah, I can give a quick breakdown. I think I'll go more in depth to the product after I've used it, to be honest. I haven't even tried it yet. But, yeah, I'm just intrigued. I'm really intrigued that, like I said, she's just come out with something that's really shiny and now there's a powder. And I'm also very intrigued about powder foundation. Where's this come from? I don't know. It's bizarre. I don't know. It's not bizarre. I'm sure from what I understand about the beauty industry, I'm not an insider in any way, shape, or form. I'm just a person, just a consumer like all of you. I'm very interested because these products take, I think she said this, it took at least a year or more to develop this product and then have it released, and how excited she was that she's finally being able to release this product after such a long time. You know, when someone comes out with a new makeup product, like completely new, it takes time. There's just not only the concept, but there's the production, and then there's the packaging, and then there's the ordering and then making the product. This would have taken a long time. My understanding from what I've seen is this product was also made in Italy, so there's all that as well, the logistics of all that. It's not easy. So, yeah, these things take time, and it's interesting because literally I've seen this powder be released, and then today, like 2 days later, I was watching YouTube and I've watched a video done by the channel's called Everyday Edit, and she was talking about some products that she's just recently purchased, one of them being from Chanel. And, well, there's two actually that I'll talk about. But one of them was a powder foundation, or they call it brightening. I don't know if they call it, I'll talk about it in a second, if it's a brightening foundation. But it's a powder foundation. I'm like, what's happening? I'm blown away. It's just amazing how quickly things change in this space, like as in the beauty space, as in products and the direction companies go. I really didn't, not that I was not thinking about it, but I've actually got a couple of foundations that I absolutely love. And I'm looking over at where I put on my makeup. I've got 4. One's a tint really, but 3 are foundations. And yeah, I never thought, I don't know, I like when I saw this and like for a split second, I'm like, do I want this because it's powder? I don't think I've actually tried a powder foundation ever. I've used one of those ones that I've used compact, but they're not powder. I've used a cream foundation. I've only tried one and I did not like it. Sorry, Wayne. Wayne Goss, that is. I tried. I just couldn't handle it. So I've never used a powder foundation ever. So I really look forward to receiving that and trying it and doing a dedicated podcast about it. The other product, like I said, Chanel has come out with one as well. I don't know when they came out with it, if it was like 2 days ago or last week or last month, but it's just come into my, sphere of existence, basically, for the use of a better word. Just a quick drink break. Anyway, Chanel. So, like I mentioned, I am going to Sydney next week, going there for work. And I'm going to stay there overnight. Great opportunity for me to catch up in a little bit of, perusing the shops. Some places where, there's products I normally don't have readable access to. One of them being Chanel, which I love. And there's 2 products that the channel Everyday Edit, she actually talked about from Chanel. Our first one being, and I'll say the whole word, describe the product for you. It is the Chanel Le Blanc Le Base Correcting Brightening Makeup Base Long-Lasting Radiance. I know, the world's longest description. Long-lasting radiance and comfort, SPF 30. So this is interesting because I'm looking at this on the Maya. So let me just go back a step. She went overseas. She purchased this particular product overseas. She even mentions in her video, has anyone else used this product or knows of it? When you look at it online, I'm looking at it via Maya, okay, it is SPF 40, PA+++. It does say in the description here on the Maya website, SPF 30. It doesn't say 40, which is interesting. And it then, it talks a bit about what it is, but she had me at SPF. So I use a separate SPF, every day. I am trying a particular one out at the moment. I don't know enough about Chanel makeup, but is this the first makeup base that has SPF in it? And secondly, would it have enough SPF to classify as, SPF? What am I trying to say? Is this enough to say this will help with the sun, this product? Because it's a makeup base, like a primer. Is this enough to be like an SPF? I don't know. But as soon as she talked about it, and like I literally had my phone out, and I'm like, I'm having a look at this right now. I'm interested. I want to see what it's like. Is it enough sunscreen? Is it enough sunscreen? Like I said, it does say it's SPF 40. But is it like it says that. But would this be sufficient to use as a sunscreen is what I'm trying to say. What does it say about it? So it does talk about when it says it's a base, there's actually 2 colours, or 3, sorry. There's rosy, pesh, and orchidy. I don't know, orchidy. I'm probably butchering that, but there's like a light, a peach, and a pink. They're shades. I don't know what the SPF ingredient is. On the Maya website, it doesn't say. It doesn't give the ingredients at all. It just talks about that it's a makeup base and it's got SPF in it. I think there's probably a lot of discussion, if you are someone who watches YouTube and listens to people who talk about skincare and makeup, that they say that you should just use a separate sunscreen. I am very intrigued with this one. If I could just get away with just using a makeup base, a glowy makeup base that's SPF 40, instead of just using a sunscreen, and then putting, it's the same thing, but that's 1 instead of putting 3. Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'm not going to lie. So that is something she alerted me to. I don't know if that's how brand new that is, this product. But the other thing I wanted to touch on, which, again, there's other Chanel that's coming out, which I'm really excited to see, is that there's a powder foundation, or is it called, do they call it powder? This is here it. No, it is they call it a foundation. Same line, LeBlanc Brightening Compact Foundation. Long-lasting radiance protection, thermal comfort, whatever that means. Again, it doesn't tell you much. It's a compact. It does come up with some fanciful stuff talking about there's a shield that helps prevent pollution. Okay. It's enriched with gardenia infused oil, available in 6 shades. Yeah. And there's for a compact foundation, there's 6 shades, and Natasha has 36, by the way, an additional 30. So there's that. Yeah, I saw this too. And again, I'll do a shout out to this channel because I'm going to say it right now. Her face after using this foundation and base looked glorious. Looked really beautiful. So, yeah, I can't believe. So again, is it like suddenly, is this the new, oh no, is powder foundation the shit? I know there's a Laura Mercier one that's recently come out, and I don't do Laura Mercier. I don't know. I've just, I don't have any issues with her, if that's what you're trying to allude. Her products, I don't know. They've never really, the powder, what's the one, whatever it's called, everyone knows about her Laura Mercier translucent powder. I think I ended up chucking it out after just holding on to it for way too long because it just, I think it's overrated. There's either people who love it and crap on about it, or there's people who are like me and say it's completely overrated. But, yeah, it's I'm just, where's this new trend come from? A powder foundation. And then it's interesting because one of the videos or reels I saw, they talked about 'cause for us here in Australia, we're moving, or we're not moving, we are in winter or moving into winter. I don't even know what season it is, pretty much. It's getting cooler. It's getting darker. The days are shorter. Your skin gets drier, etc. Over in the northern hemisphere, it's moving into summer. So it's hot, you're sweating, you're sticky and all, you're oily, you're glowy, all that kind of stuff. And it's interesting because, like, for me, moving into a colder period of the cycle of the season, I'm not looking for matte, really. I want to be more glowy because I'm dry or drier, where these products are coming out coincidingly, is that a word, or coincidentally, to a season where it's now moving into summer and everyone's more oily and they need – sorry, I can hear something. I don't know what it was. They can hear them. They need more of a product that's going to mattify and reduce or control oil. So it's quite interesting that I don't know. I can only assume – I'm trying to spit it out. I can only assume that these products are released at particular seasons of the year to then market for particular skin concerns at that particular time. I mean, you'd have to think that's what they're doing. But it's just very interesting that it's powder foundation. And, yeah, there's multiple people doing it. So I don't know if I'm going to buy the Chanel foundation, I'll be honest with you. I have one foundation of Chanel's, which I don't use very – I actually have two. I have the water tint and I have the number one foundation. They're not my go-to foundations, I'll be honest with you. I do like them, but, if I want a real foundation, I'm not a real – water tint's a slight it's like a tint. It does give coverage, but I'm going for like YSL and I'm going for NARS. They're my two favourites at the moment. So I don't know if I'm going to spend the moolah on the LeBlanc Brightening Compact I'll spit it out, compact foundation. It's $119 Australian. The other product, which was that base, that does actually intrigue me because I like a glowy base. And I'll go back to it on the website here. It is $92. So they're not cheap, okay? These are not cheap products. There are other products that are coming out that I'm really intrigued in, so I might just wait for them. I don't know if I want to spend $92 on a makeup base, which is a primer, a shiny primer, which has SPF, when I can just use my SPF separate and not have to pay $92. Yeah, so there's that. But I will let you know with a dedicated podcast about the High Glam powder. I might even just do a dedicated podcast about Natasha Denona, to be honest, and then give you a breakdown of my favourite products and that you should buy immediately. Yeah. Yeah, you should. Yeah. So we'll talk about that. And, yeah, I think that's it. So we talked about powder foundations. I talked about my week. Not very exciting. Like I said, I'm a bit flat today. The only other thing I want to touch on just randomly, I don't know, because it's a product that, like, if you know me, you know me. Apart from my love of beauty and skincare and perfume, is I love lipstick. As a product, if we're talking about makeup products, yeah, lipstick is my jam, okay? May it be a lipstick, may it be a bullet, may it be a gloss, not so much about gloss, may it be a matte, may it be a liquid matte. I don't know, there's so many, there's too many. I just want to quickly touch on MAC. Okay, so when I'm in Sydney next week, I am going to buy – so apparently MAC has I'm on their website and their little pointer as a little lipstick. Oh, that's so cute. Sorry, I'm distracted. They do have what is that? Sorry, I got distracted. Again, by the awesomeness. They have a lip, what do you call it? I don't know, not conditioner, scrub. That I heard Teresa is dead, which is a channel. Her name's Teresa. That apparently this scrub is really good. So I'm going to buy that because, yes, I would like a new lips. Well, I don't have one and I'd like one. They also have a lip conditioner, which is interesting, but I'm not going to get that. And finally, I wanted to actually touch on their MAC, as in Maximal Silky Matte Lipstick. So I don't know, again, if you're living under a rock and you don't give a shit about beauty or makeup or anything like that, then they recently came out with a reformulated version of their lipsticks, these Maximal Silky Matte lipsticks. And they came out with some new shades and they reformulated all the shades as far as I'm aware. And so the new ones, there's a lot of new ones, by the way. I have 4 and I think I'm going to buy some more. They're that good. Today, I didn't put any lipstick on. I did some skincare late in the afternoon around lunchtime because, like I said, I was struggling today. I put some lipstick on before I did this podcast just to kind of G me up a bit. I'm wearing Diva, which is 603. It's a matte. These lipsticks are great. I don't know why anyone's not talking about them, eh? These matte lipsticks, they're great. They feel nice. They're easy to apply. You've got to be careful. I don't have a liner. Maybe I should use them. Do they have liners that go with this? They probably do. Yeah, they're just great. They're so comfortable and great colour payoff. I don't know why more people aren't talking about these. I just feel like they got released, and I don't know if it's because everyone doesn't give a shit about MAC anymore, but mate, these lipsticks are great. They're really nice. So I bought a black, which is called Caviar, which is a new. I bought Everybody's Heroine, which is a purple, which is glorious, may I say. I bought Diva, which is, I don't know, it's awesome. It's like a deep red. And what was the other colour I bought? I bought something else. Did I buy it? Yeah, I bought something else. I don't know what it is. I'll have to have a look. But, yeah, I bought 4. And I'm seriously thinking of buying some more because they're beautiful. I'm telling you, they're glorious. There's some really nice mattes here so again, it's boring. Oh, that's right. I bought it. Did I buy that? No, I don't think I did. I need to buy that. Candy Yum Yum. I need to buy that for sure. I need to buy, what else do I need to buy? Yeah, so Diva is like a really deep, no, it's not blood, but it's like a deep blood red. I'd like to buy a bright red. Maybe Ruby Roo would be nice because that's like a real bright red. And then, Antique Velvet. Oh, that's right. I think that's what I bought. It's like a deep brown. I love brown. I need to buy a red. I think I need to buy something like Ruby Roo because it's like a bright red. And I think I need to buy, if I haven't got it because I don't think I bought it, Candy Yum Yum. These are really good. I don't know why no one's talking about it. I really do not know why no one's talking about these reformulated lipsticks because they're really nice. They feel so nice on the lips. The colour payoff is amazing. Just get into it. Yeah, that's what I think I bought. I think it was Antique Velvet. It's like a brown colour. Oh, it's so good. Really nice. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, yeah, do yourself a favour. Just, if you're not thinking about buying Chanel or Natasha, just give MAC some love, and just, if you love lipstick and you love colour, buy Maximal Silky Matte Lipstick. If you dare, wear something different. I bought the reformulated one because it had black, and I'm not lying, I love black lipstick. Love it. The only colour they don't have, which is unfortunate, if I go to all, they don't have green. What's going on there? They don't have a dark green. And the other thing is they don't have a real true orange. Like they have a bright red, like it's called Lady Danger. It might be more. Yes, a bright coral red. It doesn't look like they have the real orange colour that I love orange as well as a lipstick colour. It might have to be Lady Danger that I buy. I'm getting distracted. But they don't have green. MAC. They have other colours, really out there colours like purple. That purple, which is called Everybody's Heroine. It's glorious. It's a great clover. I can't even speak. Colour. It's really nice. Anyway, I think that's all I've got to talk about today. So what did I talk about? I talked about my week. I talked about Natasha. Like I said, I won't go too much into the foundation today because I really want to dedicate a whole podcast to Natasha. Touched on Chanel bringing out a powder foundation, and they are bringing out some other products which I'm super interested in. They've already come out in America, of course, and probably overseas like France, for example, like as in eyeshadow and a blush powder highlighter compact thingy that I really, really can't wait to see. So talk about Chanel, and I think that's it, really. So I actually might leave it there for today. I don't think anything else I need to touch on. I'd like to, though, take the time to thank the people who do continually listen to my podcast. And I'm going to say and call it, there is people, and I've talked about this, there are people overseas who do listen to my podcast. I'd really appreciate if you could reach out to me. You could drop me an email, which my email address, if you didn't know, which you should know, is info@thetequilahour.com.au. Anyone who's interested, I'd love you to send me an email, or if you prefer, send me a message via Instagram. I'd love to know, are there particular topics you'd like me to talk about, or you'd like my opinion on, or anything like that? Is there any guests you would like me to, because that's the other thing, I still haven't had a guest on the Tequila Hour, and that's something I certainly do want to do. So if there's anyone that you would like me to be talking with, or if you'd like to talk to me and be on my podcast, you can reach out to me via my email or via Instagram. And talking about Instagram, I do have the 2 channels. So I have the Tequila Hour, which is primarily the handle I use for the podcast. And I have my personal one, which is obviously linked, which is the_1_Amanda. Both those also have correlating YouTube channels as well. And then, that's pretty much it. So thank you again to those who do take the time to listen. I actually really do appreciate it. And as I continue to grow and do better and engage more on social media, I will do my best to, try and, create, better podcasts and more exciting episodes and all that kind of good stuff. So, if you've ever got any feedback or you just want to, let me know, I'd really appreciate it to hear from you. So, like I said, have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. So for those who do listen, I'm pretty sure it's going to be Saturday when you listen to this podcast. So have a great weekend. And, just quickly, next week's podcast is going to be fucking awesome, okay? This week's podcast was awesome. A little bit flat, but awesome. Next week, I will give you a little bit of a hint midweek what the podcast will be about. So I'd love to see you there. So, yeah, I will catch you on the very next one. See ya. Bye. Now you can't come see me tonight. Say you ain't got the time.